here. I'm on one of those late nights once I get off from checking some emails, working. I'm just finally doing live. This is my hobby. I love to do this, but it's not just how I expect. Hold on. I think something's going to win my. It's not just. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. That's cool. See? Nice. Everything's good. Good to go. Hold on. Trying to figure out this. So good. Expect. Hold on. Think so? That's amazing. Okay. So here I'm back again. Okay. Dude, honestly, I love Rumble. Okay. I love to stream on Rumble. Um, YouTube gets super mad about everything. Even if you, he gets he gets mad. So and truly put you to work. So whatever. At this point, I'm still going there on um, YouTube too. I have no problem for that. But and Twitch too. I really wanted to extend this hobby, but I mean, I'm gonna do a little bit of changes on that. My videos are not gonna be that long, but I mean, so I can just refresh and still have some rest because I get up early in the morning to work. So, you guys, man, I'm so glad you guys are here. And if you check this video, man, just I want to explain you about this incident. Back in 2024, I was in Miami downtown, but I was way in the west. Okay, I heard about it. I went there just for work. So I heard about that 30 minutes after everything took over. So police weren't allowed just to go and have things done. Um, like they had to close down and do a barricade technically, and that's what we saw on the videos. Of course, I went there for work. Um, man, what I heard is that, in my own words, there's like couple kids or teenagers. They were playing with some video game console or DVD player, something like that. And out of the sudden, that stuff in the Biscayne Mall there, which is just open, it's not enclosed like a normal mall. So these kids, when they turn it on, the device, it kind of like like burned. It got burned. Um, and the particle from inside the actual device, it kind of grew and expand into a big gigantic ball. That's what I heard. And of course I did a little bit of research, but I'm explaining you my own words what I heard from people. So, and everybody tried to record. They couldn't, their phone devices, they couldn't be, I don't know, they were not on. They're just out. And not just that. Some other people said that these incident, it was just like covered up with some teenagers fighting and disturbs in the streets. But you can clearly see how these beings from another interdimensional, whatever, they are walking from the chopper. You can see them there. Um, so yeah. So when the sphere of energy or like portrayal was happening, there's a dude he mentioned. This is not for me, okay? It's a dude, and he mentioned that he starts seeing like a hand or arm coming out and a foot, entire leg comes coming out from there. So they couldn't see like facial factions. It was just like shadows and human morphology silhouette. So and they's like kind of waving around so far. It's as I've been told, um, and I've been researching. So I, I'm gonna share my screen, man. I just want you to take a look at that because it is very interesting, man. I've been I've been kind of taking a look at it, and it's like, let's wait for the video. I want to wait for the stream. So we're gonna go here first. X. So we got based on Mall, Miami, January 1st, 2024. 183 police cars, black choppers, and numerous first responders surrounded the mall. Police scanners and electricity cut, barricades erected, and phone search. Phones? Why you want phone search? Like, what he search like with the phone recording, or the police wanted to search for phones from people. And at that moment, the electricity in the entire area turned off. Bruh, really? All right, let's take a look at the video. Let's see the footage. It's saying 9:30, January 1st. In Spanish. Bro, they're all over. Sheesh. I gotta give it a like here. Yo, hold on. This is Rafos. January 1st, 2024, Bayside, Miami Mall, Florida. So, numerous witnesses have come forward with all the similar story of invisible entities appearing and disappearing again. No footage of the entities has surfaced. Yeah, I seen this in um, Reddit. Nonsense. No, I don't. Shit, man. I need my Jordans, man. Shit, man. Guess what happened, man? I didn't show
A
my
lot
screen,
of the
man.
videos
Yo,
that
what
are out
happened,
there. I feel like a
man?
lot of people are trying to use this for clout. But what happened? We all saw what happened, and it's pretty serious.
Does everybody remember this? Answer me.
9:35 de la noche de hoy, 1 de enero,
9:30.
frente a Bayside.
Bro, I better fix the AI.
No sabemos ahora.
That is insane, yo. Let's
It's
get
been a
this
few
stuff
days,
ready.
but
Bro, look at that. Look at that.
My
Look at
brother
that. Look at
tried
that,
to
yo.
record. Everything turned off.
A loud explosion. That's when
There was a lot of
everybody in there.
explosion.
Everybody run. All you seen was a bunch of little 14-year-old, like
Get the
15-year-old
fuck out of here, bro. Everything turned off. Everything turned
You had a
off.
Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside. Sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grab her close. I'm like, yo, we about to get up out of here because I originally thought that they were shooting. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like we just see all these people running, like old people even move. I'm talking about moving. Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off. So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back. It looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots. Like these dudes start firing at this. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to like detain these people. They lying, yo. It was all them officers and all that. They was not there because of kids fighting. It was really some like movie going on.
Fitz.
Except by the kids.
I was there at the Bayside Mall with my family.
Listen to this guy.
And we all saw exactly what happened. Don't like pay attention to a lot of the videos that are out there. I feel like a lot of people are trying to use this for clout. But what happened, we all saw what happened, and it's pretty serious. It's been a few days, and our whole family's processing it, but I think we've kind of like accepted that we were a part of this weird experience and moment. So basically what happened was I was there with my brother Brian, my sister and my nephew. We were looking for shoes for my nephew, and then we see a whole crowd of people outside the store, just running out in a direction. So, as soon as we saw it, we were like, oh shit, what's going on? So we immediately ran out with our nephew, and we picked him up and we ran out and we followed the crowd. And then about like a few seconds later, as soon as we started running, my nephew, he's autistic, so he was pointing behind us and he was saying blanky, which he'll usually say whenever he feels unsafe or scared. And he was pointing behind us. So me and my brother, we look behind us, and then we see these 3 9-10 foot tall creatures. I'm not gonna say aliens. Everyone keeps saying it's aliens. I'm not saying aliens because I don't know what it was. None of us really knew. Everyone, all of us stopped in our track. We, a whole bunch of people were pointing at it. There were other people running. There was a crowd. As soon as it made itself more apparent, it looked like it was glitching, not like a computer pixelation, but like a wavy glitch. And whatever maybe was covering them had, unveiled or whatever. It looked like a glitch, man. It like a weird glitch in the Matrix or whatever. And then you could see it in its full form, all 3 of them. And then, they were all black. You saw eyes, and you could faintly see like lips. But, I was about like 20 feet away. Because obviously everybody gave it distance, right? And, they're tall. So we all just like looked at them. They were just standing there. And the thing that was a little bit weird, well, it was clearly like observing us. It was sentient, right? Like, or whatever. I don't know, but, it was aware of us. It looked at us, the whole crowd. And then as soon as it started walking with its big legs, like kind of like it started like almost glitching again, we all ran. My brother like immediately said, yo, let's go. He grabbed me by the shoulder. We bolted out of there. And for anyone that's like saying, you know, where's the footage? Where's the footage? Yeah, I know. I don't have any footage, and I'll explain why. Because like when I saw it, I was in complete fear. It was something that I completely froze, man. I don't care if I sound like a bitch about it. Like I froze, and I don't care who you are. I feel like when you're seeing something paranormal, it's different than when you're seeing a fight. Yeah, you'll probably want to record that and put it on World Star or whatever. When you see something paranormal, that's different because your reality, you can't comprehend what you're seeing. A fight, you kind of get it. Two people are fighting. You can comprehend that. Something like this, none of us could comprehend. Your first instinct is like, it ain't to like take out your phone and start recording. Your first instinct is like, I've never seen this before. What is this? Is it going to hurt me or my family? That was my first number one priority.
Yeah.
So if you don't believe me, I get it. You know, it's fine. Like, it is silly. I'm sure that someone had footage from that night.
Bro, this is crazy. Wait, what was that? Yo, this is in Miami too. Full documentary.
Okay, and now to our number one trending story on CBSMiami.com.
It involves talk of alien sightings at Bayside Marketplace. On New Year's Day, there was a massive police response in downtown Miami.
All right, guys, so just to address a few clips that are going viral on social media right now. First, our response to that big incident in Bayside Marketplace. What happened was there was about 50 or more juveniles that were shooting fireworks at people. There was also some looting going on. So officers that were on that scene were having a little bit of trouble containing it. So they called what is called a citywide 3, which every officer in the city responded. That's why you saw so much police presence for that call to contain that crowd. Now,
hell no. Oh, hell no. What the fuck is happening, bro? If we out of this hole, we out of this hole, we out of this hole. What the fuck is happening, bro?
there is now video going viral of 8 to 10 foot aliens walking around Bayside. It's actually just a person walking with a shadow. So I can confirm
see them
to you all here today right now that there are no aliens in Miami, in Bayside Marketplace at the moment.
Bro, what's 2024, man?
What the fuck is happening,
anything could
More than 50 young people armed with sticks began fighting. Police say juveniles were also setting off fireworks, causing chaos.
What the fuck is happening, bro?
Wake up.
Bro, here.
Jumping like the trap. Nah, but for real. Like real shit though on the dead homies. I was trolling. I ain't never even been to Miami. Shit, yo, y'all be bugging. Yo, real shit though. Y'all stay away from them fucking aliens and all that. Y'all be safe out there.
What's going on, guys? My name is Fitz. I was there at the Bayside Mall with my family.
Yeah, we saw that guy.
And we all saw exactly what happened. Don't pay attention to a lot of the videos that are out there. I feel like a lot of people are trying to use this for clout. But what happened, we all saw what happened, and it's pretty serious. It's been a few days, and our whole family's processing it. But
Armed with sticks began.
Safe out there.
What's going on, guys? My name is Fitz.
Look at it.
I was there at the Bayside Mall with my family. And we all saw exactly what happened. Don't pay attention to a lot of the videos that are out there. I feel like a lot of people are trying to use this for clout. But what happened, we all saw what happened, and it's pretty serious. It's been a few days, and our whole family's processing it, but I think we've kind of accepted that we were a part.
No power outages. Facepalm emoji was included in the statement.
Are you serious? You're joking. You're joking. Did they tell you not to talk about it? What? Can you at least say whatever. So okay, so they're saying it's like a fight broke out. Why did they send so many police cars? Are you serious? You can't say any. You're no help, dude.
Bro.
They got close and they see how this thing was
Look at the
moving.
drawings.
Everybody started going this way. When they started going this way, these guys started backing up because from this, it started glowing and it looked like somebody put a foot out like that.
So me and my girl was in town and we were shopping at the mall and we noticed a lot of kids there. It wasn't a real big deal at first until they got to arguing and shoving.
Oh, some kids fighting, y'all. We talking about 3 or 4 blocks. They asked us what we saw. It was me, 2 of my cousins, and 1 of my homegirls. All 3 of us being basically locked the fuck up. I ain't trying to get in trouble or nothing like that, but I'm just telling y'all, man, this shit is so real, man. Like, everybody saw it. There will be more reports coming out. There will be more reports coming out on this, man. But I just want to go on record and speak my truth. You know, they asked us not to speak about it. Any blog site, any news site, anybody who wants to talk to me, please get in my DM, man. Because that's the only way I'm going to tell my whole truth. But I just want to let y'all know, man, aliens are real. It was 3 of them. And we couldn't believe it. Y'all like this video, get this video trending, and I post my own cell phone footage. They tried to actually take my cell.
You know, a whole bunch of people were pointing, looked at them, they were just standing there. And the thing that was a little bit weird, but it was clearly like observing us. It was sentient, right? Like,
yeah,
or whatever. I mean, I don't know, but it was aware of us. It looked at us.
So as we running, we look back and we noticed some weird shapes taller than me. I'm 6'2", shadowy, dark, solid shapes, not human. I promise you, these is not human. I mean, it made the hair stand up on my skin. And shit, we just booked it for the doors.
So again, shadowy figures, but solid, which is the same as Pippin.
That, man, I can't explain what that was. I can't say that was aliens, but I can say that was not human. It was.
And shiny, but I can't tell if it was like a wet shiny or like a metallic shiny.
Come on. That was hot.
And yeah, and you know, long limbs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, long limbs, long fingers.
Biden was
they were definitely humanoid
administration
in shape, and shadowy.
If you speak up,
but that maybe that shadowiness was like from a glitch or whatever, like whatever cloaking maybe they had. And it almost seemed like the cops.
But if that's the case, why did the previous cop speak out? Was he not following his orders? Or was he a patsy of sorts to give out this sort of weak answer as to what happened that night? I'm just asking the questions, guys. I'm not saying yay or nay to this. It's just rather odd that you've got 2 people who work for the Miami Police Department, and one is keeping mum about the story and the other is blabbing. But yet what he's saying has no substance to it. So now you're going to hear from a British tourist who was in the mall that night. And just listen to what she says about the footage that she took and who threatened her to delete it.
Here's really what went down in Miami just a few nights ago. Now, I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to make this video because I think I've already been blacklisted online from a couple different places, but I'm very pro free speech, so I'm going to tell the truth anyway about what I saw. Now, I'm driving down in Miami with a girlfriend pretty late at night, and I suddenly see hundreds, and I mean hundreds of cop cars swarming the entire city, the entire area. You could literally hear the sirens from over a mile away. I've never seen anything like this. Guys, I've been in Miami 3 years and I've never seen a response like this. I genuinely thought that there was some kind of terrorist attack. It was honestly frightening. So obviously I'm curious. I pull up the car, we get out and we start talking to people. People are pretty calm. I'm talking to them, I'm asking them what's going on. And one person told me that they were at the Bayside Marketplace. And again, these are their words. I kid you not. They told me that they saw a creature. I know it sounds ridiculous. 7 feet tall, walking.
Yo, look at that.
Pippin or whatever it is. Sosa Pippin.
They were down here and I was watching them from over here.
Yeah, you saw that?
Okay. So this shit started flickering and it was flicking the rows of lights right here. All these lights were flickering. Then it started popping. When it started popping, everybody from over here started running this way to see because everybody was nosy. And as soon as it started popping, this thing started glowing and it started going like a force field. Woo, 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 woo. And everybody that was behind this that I was seeing, everybody looked like this. Like digital. Like it was being disrupted. Only right here. Not right here. Everything else was still flickering. Right here was still popping. People were running. As soon as they got close and they see how this thing was moving, everybody started going this way.
Well, I don't know.
When they started going this
AI.
way, these guys started backing up because from this, it started glowing and it looked like somebody put a foot out like that. And then somebody put a hand out like that. And then all you see was this. All you see was like this, an image like that. That's all I seen. This was all glowing. So the dark thing that I thought I seen come out, it looked like that. That's what came out. I was right here looking. It was me and 4 other dudes. 2 other guys ran over here and started filming. I'm waiting for them to give me the footage. They say they got this thing coming out and it didn't look like somebody. It looked more like everything got disrupted and was all wavy and it did that effect. That's what it looked like to me.
I mean, I get it. You know, it's fine. Like, it is silly. I'm sure that someone had footage from that night. If you did, please contact me just so that, you know, we actually have it. Since you could still see, like, you know, I didn't see the beings come out the door, right? But you could see on the side of the building, kind of like that clip that everyone's seeing, that it was slowly walking, and it was like,
oh my God, and running. And I...
Bro, that must be AI. That is insane. Those videos. There's a report of creature measuring 18 walking inside the outside the mall. Let's see. Yeah, I can see. I saw that. Bro. Man, how can I take that off? You can see them there. Look at it. I didn't ban it. They vanished there. Surface it online. Sure.
Oh my God, the phone. Yo, are you seeing this? Yo, holy shit.
Yeah, get real. Quiet one. Yeah, they're chatting.
Dude.
That's BS. This is BS. I believe you with that. But these stuff, bruh. These guys are capping.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking. They're debunking it. They kind of did an official face palm emoji on their website.
Look at all that.
And again, we're
How
looking
many
at
cops
a presence of
needed to be?
police
They're
that's
walking over here.
substantial. Here's the footage that's coming in. Listen.
Before an investigation happens.
They want to cover it up.
We get it.
Yeah, where we went through this.
Of events.
Surrounding area went
worried about or anything. I think this is part of nature. This stuff just happens sometimes, and sometimes you see these like bleed over events, and it freaks you out, and because you don't know what to make of it, and it seemed like it freaked them out too. And it's kind of nature. It's kind of like if you're walking around the corner and like a bear's there. The bear's gonna be like, "Whoa, where the f*** did you come from?" You're gonna be like, "Whoa, where the f-? You know what I mean?" You're both gonna be kind of scared, right? And you're
Well, that's not a very good example. A bear might bloody eat your ass. Well, I think that's a good place to end the video. I hope my trilogy.
And what the story was is.
You're saying the public relations is closed? Is it possible I
the mall, and then I saw everybody running towards the center of the mall. As everybody's running towards the center of the mall, I went to try to take out my phone. But as soon as I got to my phone, I looked up and I see this 10 feet creature just like moving side to side.
The evening of January 1st, solid, disproportionately large silhouette. One witness claimed to have seen beings that literally melted in the sky where neither stars nor reflections of city lights could be seen, only an absolute, oppressive blackness. Later, a person speaking anonymously, who introduced himself as a Miami police officer, told of something that caused the greatest storm. According to him, the forces were called out not because
Yeah, because I want to see what the heck. Because this one has, let's see. He has cool stuff going. Bro.
My brother tried to record, everything turned off.
A loud explosion.
Things you didn't know about the Miami Mall incident. Alright, number one, they literally sent all of the police in Miami that was available to the Bayside Mall. So the police chief announced a citywide 3, which means all available units need to respond to the call. They only do this when it's like an extreme situation, usually when officers are getting fired upon.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades en la ciudad de Miami.
So the official story is they got a call that 50 teenagers were rioting and setting off fireworks at the mall, and people thought it was an active shooter, which is pretty believable. But some of the eyewitnesses at the mall tell a different story. According to 10 or more witnesses, they described seeing 9 or 10 foot creatures roaming through the mall. They were described as almost like humanoid, but kind of distorted looking, like they were glitching. A few of the witnesses said that they came out of one of the stores, and others said it looked like some kind of portal. And when people saw that, that's when they panicked and started running and booking it through the mall. And some of the witnesses said that police officers. Things you didn't know about the Miami Mall incident.
Just watch this, bro. Just watch this. Look at this. And look at everybody run away. Look at, no wonder no one was filming anything. Look at this. Wait, this guy's filming? Or is he on the phone?
Bro.
He looks like he's on the phone. No wonder no one took footage of it. It looks like the fucking sun entered the mall.
Bro, you saw that? Yo. That is
just watch this, bro. Just watch this. Look at this. And look at everybody run away. Look at, no wonder no one was filming anything. Look at this. Wait, this guy's filming? Or is he on the phone?
This footage shows the interdimensional beings from the Miami Mall incident. Not only showed 2 seconds of these beings before the phone had malfunctioned, but in these 2 seconds you can clearly see what these beings look like. Look at this. Then the phone just stopped working. This was the only recording they was able to get. This footage shows the interdimensional beings from the Miami Mall incident. Not only showed 2 seconds of these beings before the phone had malfunctioned.
Bro, I don't know
but
why.
in these 2 seconds you can clearly see what these beings.
Things you didn't know about the Miami Mall incident. Alright, number one, they literally sent all of the police in Miami that was available to the Bayside Mall.
Bro, I
So
think
the
these
police chief
microphones are
announced
cool.
a citywide 3, which means all available units need to respond to the call. They only do this when it's like an extreme situation, usually when officers are getting fired upon.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades en la ciudad de Miami.
So the official story is they got a call that 50 teenagers were rioting and setting off fireworks at the mall, and people thought it was an active shooter, which is pretty believable. But some of the eyewitnesses at the mall tell a different story. According to 10 or more witnesses, they describe seeing 9 or 10.
Yeah, I already saw that, brother.
They must be ready for the truth to come out about that Miami Mall incident. Because before, if you searched for videos about it, you couldn't find anything. Now the videos are resurfacing. I'm talking about videos from 2024 when it actually happened. People who were actually there. Matter of fact, look at this shit. This video is from January 2024.
This shit is so crazy.
Listen.
I'm posting this, and I want y'all to repost, save this video, post it on other platforms before it gets taken down. Because I want to clear up some of this misinformation about the Bayside Mall incident that happened. So me and my girls in town, and we were shopping at the mall, and we noticed a lot of kids there. It wasn't a real big deal at first until they got to arguing, shoving, and then like weapons got brought in, and they started fighting, running all over the mall, chaos just all over the place. So we thought we heard gunshots, but it turns out that that was actually fireworks. But either way, that caused everybody to start rushing for the doors. People was leaving stuff behind. I mean, just dragging their kids. It was just complete fucking chaos, man. Anyway, so as we running, we look back and we notice some weird shapes taller than me. I'm 6'2", shadowy, dark, solid shapes. Not human. I promise you, these is not human.
Yeah,
It's been 2 years since the Miami Mall incident, and we still to this day have no idea what happened. Now, on New Year's Day 2024, there was this breaking story that there was this huge police presence at the Bayside Mall in Miami, Florida.
Yep.
And the initial story was that there was this huge teen takeover. But there were many witnesses who came forward and said, no, that's not what happened.
An entire crowd.
There were these 10 to 15 tall, dark, black-colored, shadow-like entities that were running around the mall. Now, what's interesting about the Bayside Mall is it's actually called the Bayside Marketplace because it is an open-air market. Like, it is outside. It's been 2 years since the Miami Mall incident.
Don't look at that.
To record everything turned off.
A lot of explosion. That's what
there was a lot of
everybody run. All you see was a bunch of little 14-year-old, like 15-year-old kids.
Everything turned off. Everything turned off.
So I said, the mall's not too far from here. Let's go to the mall. So that's what we did.
Like 40, 50 minutes away, something like that.
Yeah, and went in the mall. We were gonna get something to eat while we were there and everything. But we're walking around, just kind of looking and everything. All of a sudden, I hear these screaming. People start screaming. I'm not sure if I heard gunshots again, but we heard something like pop, pop, pop.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't really sound like a gun to me. But then all these people are running by us, they're panicking. And I'm going, fuck, what do we do? Do we walk into a movie scene? If I want, if there's film production scenes going on, maybe we slip by and maybe they're making a movie.
Right.
But these people are running there. They actually knocked my sister down for a second. She got up. She was scared. I was kind of scared. I thought maybe someone's in there shooting at people. I can't understand.
Right.
And then I see like 2 or 3 SWAT guys run past me, and I looked the way they were
That is
going.
insane.
And I could see it looked like these big, tall, maybe 10, 12 foot tall. Best I can say is they looked like they were shadows, but yet, they weren't. They were solid. You could tell they were solid. They were tall. Kind of make you think of the average alien that you see on TV.
Whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside.
Let me see this guy.
Like firecrackers.
Hey,
so
this is insane.
I grab up close and like, we're about to get up out of here.
You suddenly find yourself in the Miami Mall in 2024 and discover the whole truth. Yo. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Bro. That is insane. All right. So, guys, so I'm gonna finish the video here. Like I said, I mean, I'm doing some changes with my streams. I'm not making them longer. I'm taking much more experience with the Rumble. Look, I love Rumble, man. It's a really great platform. Of course, there's other ones that I'm not familiar with it. I'm familiar with YouTube, but YouTube gets mad. Like I said, I do this for my hobbies, man. I mean, it's something that I like to do. But as long as I see, I kind of just troll around into the microphone and internet. I die with you in a specific topic, whether it's gonna be politics, mysteries, conspiracies, or uh, aliens out there. So any topic that as long as you see this video, just leave it in the comment if you like to, or just DM me. You gotta see me around in platforms. So just stay tuned, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care, be good, do good. Set goals as soon as humanly possible, and do not get attached to mundane things. Is my big advice. You always have prudency and dignity and respect for others because you deserve it too. All right. You take care, everybody. Good night. Next time.